for me. I meant to post this earlier, but better late than never. So here we are. So Friday is Valentine's Day, and for some it's dreaded, for some it's much needed. But I want to kind of give a different look and topic for Valentine's Day. I want to talk a little bit about self-love. Valentine's Day is an interesting holiday. I absolutely have no problems with it. But I love love. I am well loved and well supported, and I am very lucky. And whether you have platonic love or romantic love, self-love is really the best love. Because when you have self-love, those other types of love are so much better received, and then also so much better given. When you truly love yourself, then you are able to, it also makes it easier for you to receive their love, because you don't have as many doubts and questions and all that negative self-talk in the back of your head going on, or as do they really mean it? Am I worth it? Those sorts of things. So I want to talk just a little bit about self-love today. So self-love to me is about healing. None of us get out of this life alive, right? And very, very few of us can get out of this life without something happening where we really have a life-changing experience. And while those things may not be our fault, it is still our responsibility to fix it, to heal it. Some have just a lifetime of trauma, and some have less but have a harder time handling it. So everybody's different and everybody has different experiences, but it is still your responsibility to work on whatever it is that happens to you in your life. Are you carrying a gaping wound, or are you carrying a scar? Because like I said, in the end, most of us have something that happens to us. So before you can heal it, you have to acknowledge it, you have to own it, and then you can begin to work on it. I think that therapy is a great idea for everyone, but I don't think that you have to be in therapy in order to work on issues that are keeping you from truly loving yourself. I think that you can begin the work and help heal some of those things without, of course, therapy is ideal, but don't use lack of access to therapy as an excuse or a reason to not work on whatever it is that is blocking you from your self-love. Working through these things is hard. It's messy. It can get really ugly, and it's hard, but it is so worth it. I am surrounded by love. I have so many, but once I was able to truly love myself, then I was able to enrich those relationships so much more, both romantic and platonic. When you are able to give freely, then you are able to, pour into someone. And then once you allow someone to pour into you because you love yourself and you're confident in yourself, and therefore you aren't questioning everything that they say and they do, when they tell you you're beautiful, you appreciate their compliment, but you also know that's true. You're not questioning if they have ulterior motives or anything like that. Also, a lot of people think that self-love is equivalent to arrogance, or vanity or narcissism, and those things are just not true. You who are overly vain, arrogant, or narcissistic actually don't love themselves. So it's complete opposite. When you truly love yourself, then you want others to do well for themselves as well. You are not looking to be better than them or to put them down. You simply want to build yourself up, and usually that results in you building others up as well. So self love is really permeating. It helps with everyone around you because you radiate such an optimism about your. I think self love is just the foundation of a better life. When my clients are able to begin to really value themselves, or when they begin on a path of more nutritious eating, or when they begin to lose weight, then it really unlocks other opportunities within them. After about halfway through the program, we start talking about other things that they want to accomplish. Do you have hobbies? Do you have things you like to do? Are you creative? Were you thinking about this side hustle, but you've been putting it off? Other things that people, when they doubt what they're worth, will hesitate to do once they see that they can accomplish things. And then once they begin to feel value within themselves, then they are able to step up and step out just a little bit more. And then once that starts, then it just, the sky's the limit. Like once you really start to put yourself out there and you see, like, goodness, I'm really doing well and I am doing these things. And even if you're not accomplishing everything that you want to accomplish, just the fact that you are working towards it and you are doing something goes so far and so long. So, I like to keep these short and sweet, and it's already a little bit longer than I like. I could ramble on about self-love for hours because it really is life-changing. Which is an overused phrase, but it genuinely is. And I just wanted to take this Valentine marketing and all that, and don't allow your lack of a romantic relationship to affect you personally. Easier said than done, but try to really remind yourself of your worth and do things for yourself if you are feeling this way on this holiday, because it is very common to feel that way. But there's also so many others who don't have it, so you're not alone. And as long as you can remember your value and your worth, and you can really just continue to love yourself and pour love into others. So anyway, I hope that everyone has a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, lovies.